Head of Performance, Michael here from Driven Golf and Fitness, and this is the best golf workout you've ever seen because it blends performance with scalability and guarantees results for your body and for your golf swing. We're going to coach you all the way through this awesome workout. We're going to give you the sets and reps and going to help you to golf strong. So let's get to work, okay? This is from our daily hybrid program that runs 12 months of the year, and we have a different focus point all the way through to match the golf season. Right now, it's the off season, so we are building strength and we are looking for adaptation in the body. That means the workouts are more challenging, there is more weight involved, and we are looking to actively change the body. We do that in the off season because you're playing less golf, and that means we can recover and then apply it to our swing and our biomechanics. As we go into the new year, it'll be power and then into speed and rotation, meaning that when the season comes around, you'll be on a whole different level, all right? So no matter where you are right now, you can improve, you can be more athletic, and you can play better golf. This is an awesome place to start, all right? So this is gonna be around an hour of training. We're gonna assume that you're going to do a warm-up first, guys, all right? So in the app, you have all the different types of warm-ups that you need and one program specifically for this, okay? You're going to increase the heart rate, improve your mobility, and basically get ready to function. Our first working set is always a follow-on from the warm-up that leads into our main lift, all right? And today we are deadlifting, so our first 3 sets focus on the seated good morning and the kettlebell swing, okay? So here we really are focusing in on the hinge, okay? Your ability to work through the hip, prime the posterior chain, and move weight the best way that you can, okay? So with the seated good morning, you're going to take a suitable height and you're going to keep your feet pretty wide, all right? That's going to access the hips, and that really is the key here, okay? We want to maintain a neutral spine and then work through the best range of motion possible for you to access that pattern, okay? Because the more we can hinge through the hips, the better position we get into with the deadlift, and the better your lifts are going to be, okay? We pair that up with the kettlebell swing because that's a dynamic hinge with less load that, again, is just going to activate all of the right muscles, get the posterior chain firing, and increase your heart rate further. So when we get into our deadlift sets, you are ready to go, okay? One of the most simple movements that we recommend every golfer should do with the kettlebell swing, we want the feet just about shoulder width apart. We want to ensure that we push the hips backwards, maintain a slight bend at the knee, and then load the posterior chain with the kettlebell high up on the thigh before you then fire the glutes, change direction, and bring that kettlebell back out, all right? So really focus on your connection to the ground, how active your core is, and how well you can execute on these movements, okay? 3 sets of work with rest in between, increasing intensity and challenging yourself with that kettlebell, because right away, we're gonna head to the deadlifts, all right? So on the hybrid program, we combine functional fitness with a more conventional style, okay? So this really is a program that's taken me a lot of time to create and follow and build into what it is today, okay? We take all of the elements from basically any gym setting, use the best, get the most out of it, and really help you perform to a whole new level, okay? So the deadlift variation we use here is the Trap Bar Deadlift, okay? And we've done videos on this before. It's absolutely the best option for golfers. It allows you to get into a better position where we put more stress through the legs as opposed to the back. We maintain that neutral spine and we can really create massive vertical force whilst lifting heavy weights, okay? Which we need to do if we want to build strength, if we want to see that progressive overload be beneficial, and if we want to be stronger on and off the course. So, we talked about progressive overload. Very simply, that is more weight over time, okay? So within the program, we go from higher reps at a lighter weight, work down in reps, work up in weight, and build strength, okay? So this week, we're all the way down to 5 sets of 2 reps at around a 9 RPE. That means heavy, not an absolute max, but it's gonna be very, very challenging. So, last week, it was 5 sets of 3 reps, at which I lifted 180 kilos. So, for example, last week was 180. We're going to go 5 by 2, so we have less work, and the progressive overload kicks in, so we'll be looking at 190. You'll see that on the socials if we get there, okay? This is a demo here to make sure you get the form right, and with the Trap Bar Deadlift, I really like to feel as though as we get set up, we don't lean the shoulders forwards, we actually sink into the ground, all right? That's how you really prime the legs for power, strength, and performance through the ground and maintain that neutral spine position. So as you do so, pressure through the feet, take your grip, keep that head up, the crown of your head facing the ceiling, brace, get your breathing right, and then push the ground away to lift that bar up, okay? Control on the way down, reset at the bottom. We're not looking to rush these reps. Get back into that position, exactly the same generation of force, focusing on the big muscles of the legs to push the ground away, and we hit that 5 by 2. Minimum of 2 minutes rest here. You really need to have as much as you need to maintain form and hit all sets of 2 reps. Progressive overload, we'll be going into that heavy single soon. Make sure you're following up on Instagram to see where we get to. And if you're doing it as well, hit us with a tag. Let's see how strong you are getting, okay? So, we've done our strength element, okay? The body's fired up. It's not massive volume, but it's gonna take a hit. So, what we look at now is bringing the overall load down and increasing the speed and function, okay? So, when you lift heavy, basically the whole body fires up, right? You get more muscle fibers because you need them to move a heavy weight. So, we then program speed, rotation, and power work to use all of those fibers and program them in to move faster over time. So you not only get stronger, you're gonna get faster and more powerful as well. Our first combination is with the landmines, okay? We love the landmine element. It really allows us to change up the training and create an awesome stimulus under load. And our combination today are thrusters and split jerks, okay? So, not massive volume, we're looking at speed, execution, and precision here, okay? So with the thruster, we're gonna take that 2-hand grip and we are working purely on that force generation from the ground up and out through the posterior chain, okay? So this is gonna be far, far lighter than the deadlift. It's gonna be more dynamic as well. So ensure that we really do work into that squat pattern, then push as hard into the ground as we can, fire the glutes, and lock out into that landmine. Full speed, we're looking at that lower RPE, around 8 RPE, so it's challenging, but more speed focused. Minimal rest, we then go into the landmine split jerk. This is about speed, balance, and stability, alongside your agility as well, because there's a lot of footwork here, okay? So this is where it really becomes a full body workout. Everything's working here. You're gonna take that grip on one side of the body, and then as you dip and drive, again, we create massive force through the big muscles and through the ground. We then lock out on that arm with the opposing leg forwards, okay? The key here is to feel as though your weight goes between your legs, okay? We're not leaning on that front leg. You're trying to feel as though as you fire that bar up, your body drops down to maintain your center of gravity, maintain your balance and your stability, as well as create that force, okay? That is exactly what we need in the golf swing, all right? If we can maintain our center of gravity, use the ground, and then create force around the body, huge power is available, okay? So again, high quality reps, plenty of rest, all about the speed and the precision, okay? So this really is the best workout. I'm looking forward to this one. This is how I train almost every day of the week, and the results are incredible, okay? So hit your sets and reps there, use the rest, and really focus in on the form without overloading the weight. We then go directly into your golf swing, okay? We got the rotational pulls, okay? I show a cable here. You can do this with a strong band as well if needed, okay? This really fires up the side of the body into the lats on the back side of the body, and this is directly strengthening your rotation, okay? When you load this one at a challenging weight, 8 to 9 RPE, you really are working hard to turn around the spine, and you're strengthening your rotation in a very specific manner, okay? So feel how you turn, really exaggerate that rotation around the spine, keeping that weight close and using the ground to stabilize and work the full range of motion, okay? From there, we superset that with minimal rest into the RDL to cross body med ball slam, okay? Incredible again for the lower body. This is about a balance and speed. So we hit the RDL, we raise the ball up on one leg for huge stability and balance gains. We then pull down as hard as possible to work that vertical force in a different pan, fire up the core, and just move fast. Okay, again, focus on your quality here. We have lots of variations on the med balls. This is one of the more challenging, but the results are incredible, okay? So this combination is about strengthening your rotation and then delivering speed through balance. Again, This is how you train for golf, guys, right? If you are at this level, or if you want to work up to this level, you need the Driven app. Okay, we're gonna finish it out with intervals. High intensity, short duration, because we don't want to impact our lifting too much. Want to make sure the overall volume of the session is on point, all right? So we're gonna combine cardio, just a 10 cal sprint. This should be less than 30 seconds into the dumbbell push press, okay? So choose any cardio option. Rowing is always a preference, but you can bike, you can ski, you can run, you can do lunges or any bodyweight exercise instead if needed, okay? We then go straight into the dumbbell push press. Use the ground, lock out overhead. It's a simple movement. This is about pushing your intensity so that you get incredible fitness all round. Resting close to a 1-to-1 here. So we hit our sets, we hit our reps, and you've just finished the best golf workout you've ever had, guys. Right, so we're going through that kind of quickly, but you need the app if you want to follow along, track your progress, and really see exactly what this is all about. All right, so remember, we started by priming our hinge pattern and moving dynamically. We then hit our deadlifts for strength, 5 sets of 2, increasing over time. Then we started to look at our power, stability, and balance through the landmine work into the pulls and the med ball slam, finishing off with high intensity intervals, focusing on the upper body and hitting that cardio element. All right, this is a general feel on how the hybrid workouts are designed, and I can guarantee you they are the best workouts in golf, all right? I'm working on these all the time. This is the program that I follow. We've got thousands of golfers around the world enjoying these programs and everything else we have to offer. Okay, as we said at the start, you can scale this down, so no matter your level, you can hit this workout, but we also have so many more programs that if you're starting somewhere else and you want a different feel, you can jump right in there as well, all right? So, we didn't talk much about the swing. This is all about performance, getting your body right, and these are the best workouts in golf. So if you do those consistently and work on your game, you're gonna be trending up all the way through the new year, all right? And that is where you need to be. So go ahead, get yourself a free trial to the Driven app if you haven't already. And if you're following along, make sure you hit like, hit subscribe, and join the community where we all golf strong, all right, guys? Appreciate your time. Go get it.